Hey guys, it's your buddy, your pal, the IT Collector, and today is another review talking about the Micro Galaxy Squadron line that is semi-recently new, came out last year or the year before, and this is actually Series 4, and today specifically we're going to be talking about the TIE Interceptor. Um, this is a special video because I want to show you guys the Action Fleet TIE Interceptor that I already have. So we're going to do a comparison of the two. And if you're not familiar with the TIE Interceptor or the Action Fleet line, that one was made by Galoob Micro Machines back in the early 2000 era. And they came out with the whole line of ones from the original trilogy, like the TIE Interceptor, and also the prequels. So episode 1, 2, and 3. So you're gonna see the comparison between the two. The main difference is right off the bat is the color and the scale. So we're gonna see which one's more detailed, and maybe it'll help you decide whether you want to start collecting this new line or hop on eBay and other third-party platforms to try to find these. They might be at a pretty good price because of this new line. Maybe people are starting to sell these out, because this line is going to have all the ones from not just the original trilogy. It's going to be from the prequels, the sequels, and of course all the shows that are coming out, like Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and so on. So yeah, so that's what this video is going to be, more in-depth, detailed look at this. So without further ado, let's take a look. So here is actually the back of the box before we take an in-depth look at it. And it always talks about what parts are movable. So you can see that the hatch opens where you could put them in. This end part opens also. And I believe you can detach the wings. And then regarding this blueprint, it's called, it says collectible blueprint. I don't know if anybody collects them. Maybe kids do, or I don't know. You can cut it out and collect all of them. And then, of course, they mention the other vehicles in this wave, and some of them are chase vehicles. And then each one, if you didn't know, comes with the figure, and they're about 1 inch in height. Never too much detail on them, but you can see a nice little close-up of him right there, TIE Fighter Pilot. And then here you can see that it comes with like a little display stand. This is one of the few vehicles that has, or ships that has a display stand. So that's pretty cool. And I'll show you what the Action Fleet comparison is. So here it is. This is the Micro Galaxy Squadron. You can see it's in the gray color compared to the blue Action Fleet back there. Here is a nice view of the front. You can see a little bit of a paint job there on the lasers or lights. It has a nice cockpit there. I didn't tear open that part, but the cockpit opens and you can put in the TIE Fighter as we showed. And then I believe we saw that the back opens up. So let me figure out how to do that. There you go. So I actually don't know. Somebody has to tell me what's the purpose of that, or if that's movie accurate. I don't know. Good question, but I just saw on the back that it does open up. Anywho, there's the bottom right there. It pushes. I believe that's to get, you push this in, and that's to pop out the TIE Fighter Pilot. One noticeable difference I'm noticing right off the bat is these guns here, the 4 guns on the 4 wings. The Action Fleet one here in the back does not have that. So let's take a look at that right now. So this is the Action Fleet one. No, right off the bat, you can tell that it is a different color. It is that bluish color that we've seen in previous toys. This one's a little dusty. I've had it for a long time. The hatch opens up, and there is a TIE Fighter Pilot in there. Of course, he's not sitting correctly. Let me get it off the stand. So the stand is always cool. It says Action Fleet. Lets you display the ships really well. And I will actually show you the stand that comes with the Micro Galaxy Squadron one. I didn't show you that right now. So the back twist here. I don't know what that does. I'm gonna have to look into that later. So it is able to twist. I don't know if anything's happening inside. Yeah, there he is sitting in. And let me twist. No. Oh, okay. So what it's doing is the wings. Oh, I didn't know this. I've had this for a long time and never knew. I bought it loose, so I didn't have any instruction or anything. So when you twist that, the wings get wider and smaller. I assume like an attack stance, I guess, or attack way. So let me twist, and you can see the gray start to disappear there, the silver in the wings. So that's all the way closed. Wow, very cool. Never knew that. Interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist on this. Regarding the size of them, so if you don't know already, Action Fleet is one scale. These are almost the exact same size. Um, the wings are pretty much the same, but if you look at the actual cockpit, the Micro Galaxy Squadron is smaller, and this Action Fleet is bigger, fatter, if you will. Let's see the comparison of the front. There we go. So you don't see much of a paint job on this one. A little bit. You do see gray and the blue and a very light red there for the guns. And there's the, I guess, tail. See a little bit of paint on there. There's really no weathered look or anything on either of them. There's the side again. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's how that one is. I'll set that down for now. One thing I want to show you guys, this is the stand that came with the Micro Galaxy Squadron. And I believe you just slide it right in. Maybe I did it the other way. Yeah, either way I got it in there. And then you can set that on your nice display. And there it is. And then I shall put the Action Fleet one on its stand in the back. They're gonna hit me. So there you go. That is the comparison of the two. Uh, this is the Micro Galaxy Squadron, and that back there is the Action Fleet. So very cool. I'm happy that this one comes with a stand. If not, it'd be like at an angle sitting down in your display case. But that's the beauty of these. They're both awesome to display. It's ships, so there's going to be a ton of them, and usually ships are pretty big. So because they're this size, you can put them on a shelf easily, your desk, or if you have like a display case, that would be amazing. So yeah, very cool. So there you have it. There is a nice in-depth review between the two vehicles or ships, and I hope it was informative for you because you can either decide whether you want to go old school and start collecting this line or start the new line that's coming out. It's going to be really pricey. It's like a rabbit hole. They're just going to put out every ship that it was ever made. But also, if you already have this, now you know the difference between the two and see if you want to actually get into this one or not. But either way, I'm stuck collecting them both. I'm looking forward to all of the lines and the vehicles that are and ships and vehicles that are coming out on this line because it's more than the original trilogy and the prequels. But both of them are awesome to display in a display case. The size is perfect. You don't need that much space. I mean, depends how many you collect. But I filled up this whole 6 foot cabinet with mainly all just Action Fleet, and I still had space for I think in the middle I put some Black Series. You actually can see it on my Action Fleet video that I posted several years ago. So check that out. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe for more of the Micro Galaxy line. But not just this, it's also more Black Series helmets and lightsabers and things like that from Star Wars. But of course, as you can see, not just Star Wars. You got Marvel Legends. You have DC. McFarlane. You have a lot of stuff from NECA, Terminator, Predator, Back to the Future, Ninja Turtles, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe and just check out the channel, and I hope this was an informative video for you. And as always, stay collecting, my friends.